Wow, Raider Nation. Wow, Raider Nation. I don't know what to say. I didn't think I was gonna be back here tonight. Let me just be honest with you guys. Tonight was a very odd night for the channel and for the Raiders. I don't know how the Raiders did it. I generally have no idea as to how the Raiders actually got that win. I, I have no words. Like, how did they do that? I generally have no idea how they actually got that win. Like, I legit don't have any idea how they got that one. I, I have no clue, no clue to mind. Let me go make some adjustments to the lighting in here. It's kind of bright. Too many lights going on here. I would yell at my Raiders chant, but like my dad's sleeping, so can't do that. I generally have no idea how the Raiders got that win. Like I mean at this point oh god. I'm at a loss for words on how the Raiders got that win. I don't know what to say. Like I don't know how they pulled that off. So many so many so many just obstacles they had to overcome for that game to be the way it did. So many scores they were behind. Just so much mess they caused for them to be behind that much and then for them to come back. I don't know how they did it. I really don't. Okay. But despite all odds, they got it done. So now let's get into the Ash review. I'm done spazzing over here. Okay, so first of all, the game was a mess. The game was very sloppy. You know, despite the fact the Raiders got the win with 8 seconds left on the clock, I'm not proud of it. Reason being was because the game was really sloppy. It just was. I mean, you got the field all a mess. You know, they had to shorten the field to an 80-yard field. They had to, you know, take out all the goalposts, put in new ones, do the whole field over again. You know, shorter end zones, shorter goal lines. Like what a mess. The Raiders legit played on an 80-yard field as opposed to an 100-yard field. Like I I don't know how they did that. John Gruden must have been so pissed about that. You know, there was rumors saying the game wasn't gonna happen because, you know, that situation, but it happened. But it's just like, really, NFL? Like, you know, like honestly, you told Canada what your requirements were, and they couldn't even accompany what's the word? Uh, Not a company, but like accommodate that. And that's just it's I don't know. Okay, and then you go into the game, and like, you know, just we played all our second, third stringers. That was a mess. They played all sloppy, you know. Halftime, the score was what, 24-10, I think. It was a mess. It like Nathan Peterman didn't know what he was doing. Yeah, had no clue. You know, like our wide receivers weren't any good. Our running backs weren't even making the plays we were supposed to. And and then like and then like you know, uh, they were obviously out of it. Like a lot of the players that played tonight were really bad. Nathan Peterman was bad. Mike Glennon was bad. Uh, Mac Brown was bad. James Butler was bad. In fact, he saved our butts. Demarne Pearson was bad again. Uh, who else was bad? I'm trying to think. Rico Gafford was bad. Um, just a lot of these players that did really good these past two games were really, really bad. You could tell they were in no mood to play tonight. You really could. But I'll say this much: the players that played really good, AJ Cole and my man Kalen Doss. I'm telling you guys, that kid's gonna make the roster. Oh, and Anthony Rush. Anthony Rush played good. We're gonna talk about Anthony Rush here in the next week or so, because he's a sneaky good little prospect, man. Um. Anyways, AJ Cole had 4 punts, averaging 168 yards. Great on an 80-yard field, if you ask me. Um, and then Kalen Doss turned some heads, had a really nice toe tap catch in bounds towards the end of the fourth quarter, towards crunch time. Uh, and then he had his regular passes that he would do great on. Keith Smith was actually in the game tonight from his because he's coming off his injury. I'm really surprised they actually played him. They did. He played actually pretty good. Alec Ingold didn't play, sadly. I wanted to see him. Let's see. You see, I have nothing to say because I was already pissed before I was already pissed before the game even before the second quarter even rolled around. I'll get into that in a second. But like I'm blubbered. I have nothing to say because it's like I'm amazed. They come down 24-10, scored 17 unanswered points. Bunch of backup third stringers that didn't even want to be out there today. Didn't even play good. Didn't even give it their all. Like, like, yeah. I don't know. I'm just wow. Um, Defensively, Nicholas Morrow played pretty good. James Kelly played pretty good. He got a sack. Jordan Richards, uh, played really good. Nobody knows much about Jordan Richards aside from he was a safety that came off the Patriots. Eric Harris, man, woohoo! He laid somebody out on the 25-yard line. Oh, buddy. Wow. So, like, yeah. I mean, I guess they did good today. Defense. Anthony Rush, that guy we signed to be in Ronald Ollie's place. We should have signed him before we even thought of Ronald Ollie. That dude has such good mentality, such good play skills. He's an undrafted gem, just like Kalen Doss. Like, he's a sneaky good player. And I'm actually really glad the Raiders picked him up for what it's worth. We'll talk about him more later. Like I said, punting was good. AJ Cole, who rightfully deserves the job, 4 punts for 168 yards. J.K. Scott on the Packers side played good. And I'm really impressed with those punters because they had to go off an 80-yard field, which you could tell everything in their play skill was all disconfigured. So, but they played good for adversity. I'm proud of them both, even though J.K. Scott's not part of our side. So, um, like I said, I already mentioned Kalen Doss. Uh, Other than that, everybody else played like crap. Everybody else sucked. Nathan Peterman was Nathan Peterman all over again tonight. Uh, I was pissed all tonight, guys. Tonight was supposed to be a good night for the channel. Tonight, I'm not going off of any. I'm not going off on any of you guys, but I'm really disappointed. Tonight was supposed to be a good night. As you guys know, I last year did a Raider preseason game watch party where we listened to rather a preseason game together. Last year was a great year. We had 20 people in there at a time. It was crazy. Met 2 Army Force veterans, which was also even crazier. But tonight, I tried doing that, and I had already announced it. Like, I made it this big deal. Only 2 people joined. I was very disappointed. And as owner of this YouTube channel, I would say that's my most embarrassing moment, and I'm very disappointed in each and every single one of you guys for not at least making it a point to try and join. I'm sorry. I'm very disappointed. I really am. Um, and I was just really upset because I put all my eggs into one basket, and I didn't get anything out of it. It sucks. I guess that's the life of a YouTuber. I guess it sucked. Like I was expecting people to come out of the blue and just no, Matt, no, dude. Like I said, I put all of my eggs into one basket, and I was just really upset about how that watch party, played out, and I'm very disappointed in all you guys who didn't join. I mean, and I know that my YouTube channel is not that big, but I expected people to come out of the blue, although I guess it didn't happen. Um, but like I said, the game tonight was really sloppy. Shout out to the 4 players that actually played good. That being AJ Cole, Kalen Doss, Anthony Rush, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Actually, there's only 3. She's I don't know. Anyways, so like I said, in Daniel Carlson, okay, that kick that he made last second to win us the game would have been good from like 70. He is that good. We have ourselves a kicker, fellas. He is so good. I mean, he is so good. Like he nailed that thing, man. Like 80-yard field. He just kicked it up like nothing. Like it was a piece of cake. It was a piece of cake for him. Had we had Matt McCrane or even Giorgio Tavecchio, no way. With that kind of intensity that was built around the whole entire game, no way. Um, but like I said, I mean, it was a very sloppy game all around, but we got it done. I have no words because when the score was 24-10, I was like, okay, this game's over. It's just, I didn't think it was gonna happen like that. When it was what 21-19, they missed a 2-point conversion after Nathan Peterman tried to roll out and throw it to James Butler. I was like, okay, but no, like Nathan Peterman sucked all game long, and then he turned on the Jets last 8 seconds of the game. Freaking nuts. Like 40-yard pass to Keon Hatcher, which he almost fumbled, but thanks to Rico Gafford, we recovered. And then Daniel Carlson nailed it. The Raiders got the win, and we improved to 3-0 on the preseason. As for the watch party, I'm not very encouraged anymore about it. Like I said, I'm very disappointed. So like I said, here's the deal. Okay. The watch party was just as sloppy as this game. No, I know Roman. Shout out to Roman. He was the one only guy who watched during our little watch party segment that failed miserably. New subscriber to the channel. Go check him out. Or at least go show him some love and subscribe to him or something. I don't know. I guess not. Anyways, so yeah, I really thought we lost too, dude. And Nathan Peterman, like I said, sucked all game long, and he just turned on the Jets last 8 seconds, throw the 45-yard bomb to Keon Hatcher. Keon Hatcher fumbles, and then Daniel Carlson nails it. Like it's just it. I had no words. I was shocked. Uh, all the adversity we went through, those Raiders, man. They really just they amaze me. I don't know what John Gruden keeps feeding these young kids, but whatever they keep feeding these young kids in the nutrition setting, they gotta keep giving them that because they were bums all game long, aside from Kalen Doss, AJ Cole, and Anthony Rush. But like last 8 seconds, it just clicked like that, dude. Barely, like yeah, barely 8 seconds left on the clock, dude. Like, oh my goodness. Like I don't know. Anyways, Raiders win the game 22-21 in a sloppy Canada affair. 80-yard field. All great NFL. Good job, NFL. Very embarrassing NFL. Great job. And the NFL has to feel embarrassed by that. I mean, it was bad enough that they canceled the Hall of Fame game back in 2016 for the field being too blue, with blue paint all over the place. And they almost canceled this game. Anyways, figure it out, NFL. NFL isn't not going to be back in Canada. This will be the first and only game NFL plays in Canada. And they want to go to China. Yeah, really? Okay. Have your little reality check before you do that. Figure out the 80-yard fields. Anyways, for what they did, I'm very impressed. Hold on, wait. All teams that went 0-16. Who are you talking about? The 2008 Lions? Why didn't we use an official field? Okay, so here's the explanation. Okay, so XFL, CFL, and NFL are two different football leagues with two different sets of rules. CFL fields are technically bigger or lengthier than a NFL field, so the NFL field was supposed to be smaller. Now the NFL in advance gave the Winnipeg Blue Bombers rules to how to set up the field. Well, the Blue Bombers officials did not finish accommodating the field setting. So what happened was they had to take out all the field goal posts, put them back in. It was a whole mess, and the field was too small, so they couldn't fix it because the game was going to start right there and then. So it was either they canceled the game entirely or they accommodated it in some way. So that's why we played 10-yard goal line crap. I don't know. So that's what happened. So yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. There you go, Roman. Anyway, I'm not gonna hop on Xbox, dude. Okay, sorry. So to close it out, the whole night was sloppy. I'm disappointed. How come what? How come what? How come I'm not gonna get on Xbox right now? Because I gotta go to bed soon for school tomorrow. You know, it, uh, like I said, I'm very disappointed because I expected a lot better out of the. No, I will not. I expected a whole lot better out of that watch party stuff, but yeah. Anyway, Raider Nation, this is your last chance. This is the deal. Okay. Maybe last year's was a fluke with the 20 people what we were in. Oh, you're 21? Oh, my bad. I didn't realize you were that old. I thought you were a young kid like us. Oops. Okay. Last year was amazing. Last year when we did this, I sat on my butt for 3 hours, and that was amazing. Last year we had like 30 people in here at a time. With like there was 2 Army Force veterans that came in here, which was pretty cool. It was a whole lot better. Yeah, I had people telling me to turn the squeaker down or turn it down or mute my voice, but it was a big bust this year. And they did come back, okay? Even you showed up, Matt. Even you showed up, dude. And I'm just disappointed by today's. I hyped it up for the last week, 2 weeks really, and I was so excited for this. It didn't work out. So, like I said, maybe last year was a fluke, but here's the deal. Even if some of you guys watched the other video, next week we're gonna try again. If that doesn't happen, we're never doing this ever again. So, Matt, shut up. You're negative Nelly. Get out of here. God, dude. No positivity whatsoever. All the time. God. I know, but you have no. At least try to be positive about the situation. I mean, you're so negative, dude. but yeah, it is. I know it is. Um, but yeah. So like I said, next we're gonna try it again. If it doesn't work out, we're never doing it ever again. So, anyways, Vader Nation, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up. Hey, at least me and Mike accidentally clicked on your video every time the notification pops up. You guys do it to get memes for Mike's meme app. Shut up, dude. So yeah, that's pretty much it, Raider Nation. I'll see you guys next time. Good night. As always, go Raiders. I'm done here.